Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where last episode, after finding the parents of the children back in Mantaic, we moved forward in the sands of Cumore until facing a weird beast, the Outbreaker, in battle. With our party fainting from the heat afterwards, we found ourselves carried to Yormgen by the mysterious beast from the Air Clene before, and met a young woman who opened up the box containing the clear ciel crystal. After then trying to meet the sage of the town, we instead found Duke, who dispersed the clear ciel crystal, and now with Rita having so many questions, bids us to leave.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, Apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in Apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
And so, everyone has gone on their way again. Luckily, we've already done our shopping, so we're good for that. Do you think he's still in there?
I have nothing left to say to you.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the Air Clene went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the Air Clene to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the Air Clene and Cave Mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's Air Clene little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Oh grab an Apatheia and take it near one of these air crannies, take it near a barrier blast to see, oh look, it's failed, now all the monsters are killing all the civilians. What a great test! We've proven it's true! Excellent! Oh, well, we'll clean up these dead bodies later, surely. Oh, something here, a strange mark. It crests a slightly shortens the time and mages immobile after casting a spell. Sounds pretty good. No, not now. I'll lose my concentration. Where are you going to get another Apatheia? It's a really old key. It doesn't look like it would open. There's a really old key. Is there a key in there? A really old lock? Is that better? The key doesn't open. Whatever. The lock does. My brain! I'm always slightly wondering what might be a mistranslation or something lost somewhere. Well, there's Carol just hanging out. We'll get back to your son soon and all that. Honest. We want to leave this desert.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Polistrali's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest, even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica, leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
Well, now we've got, like, ruling a kingdom on it. Haven't completed a job yet. Wants to build and found own kingdom. The leap. Start with the baby steps. No. Leader of a city. Could do that one day. Watch the space. And I'll lay all that brick and mortar myself. The guild town, huh? I wish I could start one. Well, first of all, you need to acquire a barrier blaster in this world, which seems to be quite a monetarily destroying thing to do in the first place. And they're not exactly all the way around the place, are they? So, yeah, I'm not exactly rich.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilocheia.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilocheia, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri.
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so who else can we find around the place then? Well, think about it. Are we looking to rest the night at the inn again? Not like we can really buy or sympathize anything more at this point. Do you think Judith has gone out for a walk yet again?
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah,
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Hey, I know to come looking for you in these places now. Did that white armor really look that strange on me? Well, it did kind of completely cover up who you were. As a starter. Where's the old man then?
Hey, old man, you can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Probably will, you know. It's a bit floppy like that. Maybe it's so cold. I may be old, but I'm a very sensitive guy. Well, that's true. Oh well, what can you do? I have been to the Colosseum, but there's no fighting. It's not open yet. So where do I go now? Do I try to rest it up for a bit? Oh, no. One more person to speak to, of course. Patty!
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Does it have any fish cakes on it? That looks like a normal skewer at the very least. No eggs, no daikon, no fish cakes. Looks kind of normal.
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifrid. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Ifrid was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifrid told you your name?
That's my oldest memory.
Hmm.
Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be.
That's true.
In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Patty earned the Dry-Eyed Dame title. Things will dry up. What will be, will be. How'd you like another skewer? Don't ask me that on a bed, young lady. Right, well, we've hung out in town for a fair long bit of time. Not so sure where this is actually leading us. Lots of discussions, but not so much more. Oh, 50 gold in. We've got to remember this place. It's got the cheap rates. Cheap rates. That said, I am completely healed up at this point. So now what do you want me to do? I'm pretty sure I've spoken to everyone. I'll start to worry if you don't start putting yourself together. Guess this will do. You got it. Okay, where do I go then? That went over. Yeah, okay. Who am I speaking to trigger the next part of the game? Obviously it's not Duke again. Duke's walked off. We've spoken to pretty much everyone. Repeat. We've spoken to like every townsperson. Spoken to Raven, Carol. Which one's the final trigger? Maybe it's going back to Rita, considering the fact that she's the one holding us up at this point in time. Would make sense to me, at the very least. Can't leave. It's now just finding gaming triggers, isn't it? Except, yeah. Okay, then, Carol. As Yuri talked to himself, yeah, maybe I've just got to sleep at the inn. So let's go to the inn. Let's talk to Carol. And go to the inn. It's not you, ladies. Oh, the kids are worried. It's all good. Carol's not got anything going on anymore. I can't believe he's seriously taking this guild town idea as a great idea. But let's have a rest then. Do I even have 50 gold? I do. Does it do anything? Well, Paddy's moved. Everyone's moved.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantaic. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantaic.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Didn't Peleus only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
And so, of course, we've reunited with everyone. New gear. But essentially, throughout this last few episodes, we've been travelling one way, and now we got to the end of it, and oh, go back again. Sure, I'll go back again.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Cumore.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them.
They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
I do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
Well, you know, simple solutions, simple obvious answers. That must be one of the reasons. Plus, Duke said, of course, granted everlasting, you know, loveliness. Don't have to worry, he says. Well, look at how much places there is to go to and explore even more. But the game wants us to go this way. So back into the desert we go. Wait, can we... We could just walk across it like this? But there's treasures in there. Just go off on our own adventure? On to the Never place? What? I thought I'd have to traipse through the entire desert again. It seems I just have to literally walk back here again. Fine with me.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted. Cumore!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh!
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't going to listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient. You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumore, everyone is aboard.
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone with you.
Carol.
Don't worry. That young man is very capable.
going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey, after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Thank you again for all your help.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while.
The real problem was with the adults that are now back in town. Not only did we just stop that, which means that some shenanigans are going on, but this couple that has already been sent now reappears in town with no issue whatsoever. It's a bit of a giveaway, a little bit. What about the knights in this town? Well, we know who they belong to, after all.
Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Don't want to piss off Yuri. There's no way I'm following the captain after seeing that. But if I don't, I won't even be able to eat. What am I supposed to do? Oh, my mum back in my hometown heard I'd become a knight. She was so happy. I wish I'd been assigned to a respectable captain. Like the Flynn Brigade. You will have been loitering around here for a while. Keep it up and I'll toss you all in the slammer. Aren't you kind? Who does that knight commander think he is? It's terrible. It's like they came here just to torture the townspeople. Even the way he talks makes me sick. One of these days he's going to make the wrong person mad. Yes, one of these days. Hey kids! We sorted things out for you. Hey kid, how's it going? Oh, it's you! Yay! Thank you for saving our mummy and daddy. Ah, shucks kids, put nothing. What are you getting all bashful for, old man? After all, we even got a reward for helping them. Oh, what's the matter? Hey, it's you! Thanks so much for your help back there. Thanks to you, our children have someone to take care of them again. No, really, we hardly did anything. No, it's thanks to all of the precious water you shared with us that we're here today. I doubt this is really enough to thank you for all you've done, but we've got an hourglass. Temporarily freezes the enemy during battle. Could be useful. Thank you. It's the least we could do. Thank you. Here you go. Huh? This is important to you, right? You can have it back. But don't worry, your mum and dad already gave us something to thank us for helping them. We couldn't take your reward too. That'd be greedy. Okay. See you later, okay? We handed back the glass marble. And so we've got ourselves another skit while this guy stands in the corner. Damn it, now I've got to do wagon repair. Sorry. Shut up, don't talk to me. This is so frustrating. The riddle of the sands of Cumore.
We made it out of the desert without getting lost.
We didn't bump into that strange monster either. The traps in the desert had to be that creature's doing.
I've never heard of a monster with that sort of ability.
As I recall, when the creature vanished, a feather fell from the sky.
A pharaoh's feather?
Do you think there might be some connection?
Perhaps it was a talisman to keep us on the right path.
The feather was there. Getting lost could be related to the pharaoh after all.
Indeed, it seems like we're being led around a little bit here. You guarding the water, are you? Simon is such a nightmare. I muddied the fountain the other day. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just a fun little line to pass the time. Just that bored. Well, at least you're taking the intelligent light. He could stand here and be a little bit more shaded. I'd say that knight up there is the intelligent knight. Everyone else is basking in the sun in that armor. He, meanwhile, is back there going, yeah, I'm not dumb. Like, this guy's quite clever too. Bit angry, but quite clever. We were told to go to the inn, weren't we? Cost 400 here. Think you just let me stay in the inn nicely? Can't stroke that cat.
Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita.
Don't you want to know what the Entelikeia is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Bellius for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But where is he?
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill two birds with one stone, huh?
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
Should watch where you say those things around, you know?
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
So we've parted with everyone.
Cumore.
No! Yuri, it's you! What are you doing here? Someone come quick! You would cross swords with a noble? Very well. I accept your challenge. No! How could this?
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me? Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start. I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
There's only one thing I want from you.
Then what might that... No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast! I am Cumore, the captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become Commandant! Ah! I beg you, spare my life! Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting, down at the lake.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes, it's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing!
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing. I really don't get kids.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Shut up. Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
And so we go have our word. It's quite interesting how he didn't really do much. He did disarm him, to be honest. And then he just straight intimidated a guy to death. It's one of those morally ambiguous things where you're like, well, it's murder is wrong. But then, like, there's this bit in your head that goes, but... And while in our world it is, of course, completely and utterly wrong. You shouldn't be taking your things into your own hands. Full stop. But in a JRPG world, you can see where lines get crossed. Flynn's by the lake, is he? I can't say beforehand just in case Flynn wants to beat the crap out of me. It seems that Captain Cumore wasn't a real magistrate. He didn't want us to find out, so he prohibited the residents from going out. Who'd have guessed? I should think I drank too much milk. My stomach hurts. Yeah, milk. So nice and cool tonight. I'm gonna make sure it stays peaceful tonight too. Thank you for everything. Thanks to you, we are free from the consular and we can return to our normal lives. It seems that you've saved Alpha and Layla. We are in debt to you. I don't know how I can repay you. Well, we are the good guys. Or are we the bad guys? These are the questions. What are the answers? I'm just thankful to be free, I guess. You only miss something once you lose it. We've all got the Knights of the Flynn Brigade to thank for that. Yes, what about the unsung hero? Ah, what a great feeling to be free. Ah, I've had too much to eat and drink. Alright, it looks like some people are still drinking away. The night is still young. Let's celebrate. You're tired already? Well, tired about what's gonna happen next, really. Hey, Patty. Even flying fish can't match the distance we travelled. I'm exhausted. I was worried when it was just my sister and me. Like, what if Cumore showed up? But everything's fine now that Dad's back. Dad being back is the good thing, is it? Or do we face the music? Can Flynn deal with what we've done too? Can he see it as a solution to a problem?
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain!
Understood.
Sir!
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law, but I'm confused. It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
You never know. Someday I might turn my blade on you.
You'd never do something like that without a reason. If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a hurry.
No. I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want. Traveling with you, I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is... here's to the road ahead.
Thanks.
haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez. Huh? There are fewer knights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you.
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Palestrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean?
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Palestrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Maristella or recover my memory.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
And so off we go. It's one of those complex questions, isn't it? Obviously, Flynn's way of doing and way of thinking is true for our world. As in, if we had people going around vigilante killing people, that would be a very bad thing for our society, and society would be on the way of collapse if that wasn't dealt with, like short shrift. However, in a JRPG world where the population is fairly low and people can get away with things like this out in the boondocks, completely out of the way, you can understand why, you know, Yuri's way of doing things is the right way of doing things, to some eyes. Yeah, it's one of them, like, Flynn is right. But then Yuri is kind of right. The population is low. In a JRPG world, don't you always consider, like, the population of a JRPG world to be, like, really low? So, obviously, you've got to make the population even lower, as fast as you can. Because, of course, you can't have, like, billions of NPCs, isn't it? 1,000 else, there's made, like, 100 NPCs. I mean, in this place as well, what you see doesn't have a large amount of population it could maintain. I always just think that JRPG World is an incredibly low population place. But Cumore's missing. Where could he have gone? No one's going to find him where he's gone. That's for sure. And he didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. Cumore's just stupid. Stupid with fear, I guess. There's only one cure for stupid.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantaic, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantaic's been freed.
If you say so.
So I guess it really well should look at the population thing in the world. Like, this one person represents 100 or 1,000 people. Kind of like in a way that a Fire Emblem unit should really represent an army unit and not just one person. Isn't that about right? Everyone's moved in town, so let's go check out things. Well, this actually is a really nice town, isn't it? Maybe I'll stay here a little longer. I'm more interested in checking out what's down this way, though, to be perfectly fair. Because that opened up when the guard left. Oh, interestingly, it's auto walk when you get to this section. Should I jump down the hole? That seems like a good idea. You're dressed as a cow. It must be really warm. I'm gonna kill you dead, baby. Yeah, so dead. Hey, I'm just kidding. Just imitate Mr. Fusi. Yeah, sure, what?
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantaic.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
You've gone on several different paths. Anything going on? I'm gonna go down this hole. I'm sure I could do something with you. That sounds wrong, really. So there are good knights after all. What's that guy's name? Flynn? He's amazing. See, everyone's Flan's #1 fan. That one's my friend. Hey, it's you. Did my canteen help in coming back from the desert alive? Go ahead, keep it. Use it as long as you like. It's my way of celebrating our new freedom. Thank you. The Flynn Brigade's great and all, but you people are pretty incredible too, I can tell. There's a traveler's log. Sunny, there's too many people here. Wouldn't want to stay here for too long. Great traveler's log. Take your time and enjoy what night should really be like here, Mantaic. It's 400 gold for a room. We probably should stay just in case anything happens, to be fair. Why not? Damn, no event. Flan and Yogi, best friends. Gotta love the Flan and Yogi. Hey, Carol. What's up, Yuri? We finished Estelle's request. Shouldn't Brave Vesperia start looking for other jobs? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what we should do. We could get a job in Dahngrest if we were members of the Union. Hey, kid, didn't you know? The Union will throw you work even if you don't join them. They take a cut, but... Really? Really? But it'll take us some time to return to Dahngrest from here. If we can find a Union's outpost staff around, we might be able to get a job. Then why not look for them? Judith, you coming? Woof. But what should we do about Pharaoh? If this is something we need to do as a guild, I don't mind. Thank you, Estelle. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I need the cash. Let's find a guild rep. It's obviously not going to be you. This is Mantaic, no ice in the middle of the desert. You can rest easy here. Now I can. Speak to me, cow kiddo. Oh, hey, will now. Who are you? Ding dong, I'm Cows. You can call me KZ for short. Nice to meet you. KZ. KZ, don't you think Cows is plenty short enough? Yeah, exactly, it's less syllables. No need to be so sassy, Flatty McChesterson. She's going in the pit. Flatty McChesterson. I like the cut of your jib, KZ. I'm surrounded by idiots. What's the point of having big boobs anyway? They're just getting in the way. I guess. So what are you doing in a place like this anyway? Good question. I guess you could say I'm helping out with some chores. Oh, that's so nice of you to help your mother with the chores. My mother? You crazy? Who said anything about that? I'm helping out the Antlion Man. Is Antlion Man the name of a friend of yours or something? Yepperoo, something like that, Miss Bouncy Bouncy. Nothing but a good time, bouncy bouncy. Bit of a crimp there. Bouncy bouncy, yeah. Anyway, could you let me borrow an apple gel? If you do, I'll show you what I mean. Sure, I'll give you an apple gel. Oh, thanks! That's a reference I'm sure someone might get. Round and round we go. Where we stop, only I know. Catch! Oh, thanky, thanky! Bye then. What the heck was that? That is my friend, the Antlion Man. You can call him A to the L for short. I'm at a loss. So, he took that apple gel, huh? I think so. I was too flabbergasted by all this weirdness to really notice. You'll give the apple gel back, you? Give it back. Don't be so heartless, Flatty. You'll just have to take this instead. Here. A milk. From a cow. Hopefully not from him. Butters. Fresh squeeze from the udders of yours truly. I'm gonna kill you dead, baby, yeah, so dead. What, with, like, poison in that jar of milk? Lovely times. Anyway, let's talk to more people. This fang will be free, I guess. You only miss something once you lose it. We've all got the Knights of the Flynn Brigade to thank for that. Oh yeah, I've talked to you already. Phew, we can finally get out of the house and walk around. I thought I'd never see the sun again. Oh yeah, the house. It's all thanks to that young knight, Flynn. Sure, you're different. Hey! Hey there, Raven. Your friend there. That's the little guild hopper, right? My name's Carol. I'm a member of a guild called Brave Vesperia now. Oh, Brave Vesperia, huh? So what business does your guild have with us? Is this the Union outpost? Yeah, looking for a job? Well, let's see. This is about all I've got at the moment. Job. I request transportation for my goods. Use Selon. What's this supposed to mean? There's no detailed information here. Well, it is the Union. They're probably all going to be pretty standard jobs. Should be just about right for one of your first jobs. It pays 4,200 gal. That's what I want. Hold on a sec. Brave Vesperia isn't a member of the Union, you know. Oh, why'd you tell that, Raven? Huh? You're an affiliated? Okay, so with the 3% finder's fee, that brings your take down to 3,000 gold. Thank you, Raven. What do you think? You want it? Sure. And 3%. You could have just kept quiet, Raven. That's just the way it works. It'd be worse if they found out later. It's fine. I mean, we're already here, right? Let's do it, Carol. Alright, now go talk to the client. They'll fill you in on all the details of the job. Okay, you Sam. Use a guy who usually hangs out around the bridge near the entrance of town. Alright, let's go and talk to him. I haven't checked out this place yet. That woman just appeared too. I just stopped in here at Mantaic on my vacation, but it really is a lovely town, isn't it? Hopefully you're not going any further vacation-wise, because, desert not really be doing well for complexions, you see. You're new too. What? That bastard Cumore ran away? I was hoping I'd get a pound him good. No way. I can't actually, even though the guards are no longer guarding that side, I can't go in there. I saw something that looked like a massive bird in the sky before we came here. That's round, but I was the only person in the brigade who saw it. Nobody believed me. Right, bridge. This side? That way on the camera. You're not a bridge. Oh, wait a second. You're new. Bridge. Are you Mr. Seron? Yes, I'm you, Seron. Are you from the Union? Yeah, we're a guild. Brave Vesperia. Brave Ves... I haven't heard of you. Don't worry, we can handle it. You need people to deliver some stuff, right? Yes, I'd like someone to take a book to an old friend of mine. A book? Yes, quite an important one. It's a book that holds many memories for us. Well, make sure to take good care of it. Please, don't lose it. If that should happen, I'll have you pay compensation for the lost item for the Union. Carol said don't worry, right? So don't worry. And who might this friend of yours be? His name is Novice Celestial. He's currently traveling, so I don't exactly know where he is. I think he's probably in one of the cities on Tobicia or Desier. Please take this crest. If you carry this with you, he should recognize it and call out to you himself. A fiery soul into a sea of flames. You'll know it's Novice if he says this to you. There's a secret society stuff now. We accept this task in the name of the brightest star in the night sky, Brave Vesperia. Ooh, good quote. Thank you for your help. What was that thing you said at the end there that sounded like a magic spell? It's an oath for taking a new job. It's proof that you accept the client's request. Interesting. Alright, let's go look for Novice. Aggressive bark. What is an aggressive bark? We got a book of friendship, a book filled with complicated formulas, theories, and everything about male bonding. Male bonding. And a comrade crest. Male bonding involves codes, by the sound of it. I wish I'd get the money up front. I'm guessing he's not in this town then, so it's time to head out. Guess what? You missed this too? Well, maybe you can go back and find it. I don't know when cut-offs for anything are. And so, out into the big wide world we are yet again. Though I might do my first little period of off-screen grinding for a little bit, because I need money to make weapons. I think money to make weapons would be good. I know that unfortunately it also upgrades our experience totals. Money to make weapons would be pretty damn good at this point. I just need some cash. Give me some in-game Vesperia cash. I mean, technically there's all this stuff we haven't opened up still yet that probably has cash in it. Somewhere. Someplace. Somehow. One day I'll look at it. One day. Maybe. I don't know. But for now, this is it for this little session of Tales of Vesperia. We'll be coming at you next episode with more as we head back for the resand of Kados and all the way to Nordopolica. And then we'll see where we go. Maybe we'll get sent back to the desert again. We'll find out next time. I'll see you guys around for more. Bye-bye.